Hi guys, it's Jade. I'm going to give you guys an update on my year in the day study and how that's going because although I've been posting here and there, I really haven't given you too much personal insight of how well I'm doing. Timothy Roderick, Wicca, A Year and a Day. It's a really great book, and I bought it used, actually. It was like new condition, and now it's probably, well, definitely used condition because I thumb through it so oftenly. So oftenly? That's not even a word, sorry. So often. But I'm not going in order, and I've said that again on another video. Sorry for you guys. I have to hear me constantly repeat myself, but just in case there's new people watching, I want you to know that I'm not going in order because... No, you don't get this book. That's Mommy's book, too. That's where I write my questions down in. And basically, the reason why is because I want to be able to follow the whole cycle of the Earth. And this book lumps all of the Sabbats together in one section. So I have actually, with my calendar, I follow it in order, and then once that Sabbat approaches, then I do like the 12 lessons, for the 2 weeks, and then I'm going to go back to where I left off, basically. So in a sense, if that makes any sense, I am doing the year and the day study, but I'm going out of order of the book. This is all kind of review. I mean, some of this stuff is really new to me. It's really interesting because I've never done some of this stuff before. Actually, a lot of it I've never done before. So it's kind of I like this approach because it's really teaching me. I believe that my spiritual journey is to just be open-minded with other people's beliefs. High five. Go throw it away. Go throw it away. So that way I could share. I feel like I want to just share my journey with others and just spread love and tolerance, and because I really believe that all paths lead to deity one way or another, and it's just however you choose to look at it. And I'm just sharing you guys some of my ideas, and this book is really interesting because it's opened my eyes up a lot to traditional Wicca. Basically, when I first did my very first year in the day study, back when I was 19, it wasn't as traditional. It was more eclectic. This is definitely more traditional. There's another book that I'm following along with too in my year in the day study, and it's another year in the day study, and it's from which school? Actually, that was the very first online networking social pagan site that I ever joined, and I think it was a long time ago. It was like back in 2000 or something. So whichschool.com's been around for a very long time, and I liked it because they offered like free courses, and so I did that, and then I actually started their year and a day program like 10 years ago, but I never finished it. So I actually ordered the book like 5 years ago and never finished it. So I'm actually doing it now, and I'm doing each lesson. There's 12 lessons, I believe. Yeah, because there's 12 months in a year. And each month I do a lesson. And the beauty about this book is the chapters aren't very long, and I could do it in my own time, as opposed to this book, where every single day there's something that has to be done. And, hang on. So what I like about this book versus this book, this is first degree in the Correllian tradition of Wicca. And they're both very traditional. Although this is a more geared towards the Correllian tradition. I haven't really read as much into it. I think this is more of a general Wicca as opposed to a certain what do you call it? My mind's drawing a blank. Go get it! Go! a branch of Wicca. What I like about this book is there's 12 chapters in the book, and each chapter has a lesson. And what else does it have? It has a lesson, and it has an exercise, and it has a spell of the month, and then it has like a god or goddess of the month. And the chapters aren't very long. I would say they're like maybe 12, 13, 14 pages. And that's it for the month. As opposed to this book where there's a lesson every single day that you must follow. And basically, this is like the worst shirt to wear for videos. What I do like about this book is it keeps me busy, and I believe I've learned more from this book than I have from this book, because there's just so much information in this book. Not that I have not learned anything in this book, because I've actually learned quite a bit from this book. But I would say if you're exploring, trying to look into a year in the day study. I mean, these are the only two books that I've actually done so far. If you're looking for a good year in the day, they're both really, really good. But if you're looking for something more detailed, I definitely go with this one. If you're looking for something that isn't as time-consuming, I'd go with this one. They're both really good. Either way, you're still going to have to do some... With this one, you're going to have to do some more research on the side. Like, it discusses magic. Like, the first chapter in this one is about magic and psychic hygiene and visualization. And it gives you some very good tips, but I believe in order to get a more in-depth knowledge of what the book is discussing, then you're probably going to have to order some other books. That being said, I would recommend both of them. They're both really good, in my opinion. And actually, what's really neat, if you go to Magic TV on YouTube, I believe, there's actually the lessons in video format that you can follow along with this book. If you the other really cool thing about this book is if you don't have the book, or if you misplace the book, which I've done before, if you go to witchschool.com and you sign up, you can actually sign up for the first, the Carillion, I'm trying to remember what the course is called. I think it's called Carillion Tradition First Degree or something like that. It's their year in the day for first degree. And so actually, that's what I did. I'm in lesson 4, basically, in this book. And actually, I'm about ready to finish it and move on to lesson 5. And that's actually about where I left off both times I attempted this year in the day study. No. What I really like about this book, and it's kind of helped me with some of my videos, is it asks really good questions in here, and I've answered a lot of the questions in a lot of my other year in the day videos that I did for you guys. And a lot of the questions took me a day or two to actually answer. I really had to think about it, and I thought that was really good. And I liked the fact that the questions that were asked were questions that some of them were questions I never really thought of. And this is probably turning into one big ramble, so I guess I better go. And the kids are going to be home shortly from school, and I have a dirty house that I have to clean because I really haven't done a lot of housework the last few days because of finals. And anyways, so I will probably, I'm working on a video right now, and I want to finish it and get that one posted today too. So, I know it's not a blog, or it's not a day in the life video, but it's going to be an extra bonus video, so it'll be cool. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Blessed be.